Hey, you noticed how I covered that up and it looked like there's air trying to force itself in? That's toxic. But the tape is surviving. I have. Okay, I'm not venting to my best friend. I'm doing neighborhood watch. My next door neighbor. Um, I need a cigarette for this. So I'm not snitching or anything. Um, okay. I don't know about today how they do stuff, but I know when they have like this is a townhome, right? It's like apartment complex. We live. It's like next door, next door, next door. It's a complex, and there are rule and regulation that fucking. I don't give a fuck if you're a homeowner or you're renting. There's rules and regulation that you have to go by if you're going to live right next, if your fucking house is attached to my house, so, okay? But if you have your own lot, your own property, your own shit, then you can get away with a lot. But not in a complex like this where I'm at. Yeah, and with my fucking lighter, I need a fucking. Okay. So I do notice that there are renters here and also homeowner. Like they own their little township, their little you know, just townhomes. They own their own shit, but that's all. It's just a township. It's not your own property, cause it's attached to somebody else, so it's not all yours. So I need to be watchful because it's for my safety, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, what they're cooking, what they're planning, what they're doing under there in because it's right next door. So anyway, because okay, so I remember when we first moved here, right? They were kind of awkward. It was a couple, and then it was a couple, like a Mexican lady and a husband. And then I don't know what happened to them. I think they were planted when we moved here. And then now I just see a guy. But I remember the guy would walk over here with his fucking rope and shit in the middle of the day to tell me to turn down my fucking music. Because we're next door. Because he's trying to sleep. I don't give a fuck. It was the middle of the day. Anyway, I only see him maybe. There's different. Now he's just a different guy. So now it's probably another guy trying to play the part what the other people couldn't play. Maybe somebody smarter or somebody that can act better or can, or more acknowledgeable or something. Or try to place or tough enough to play like a dumb fuck and think that they can fool me and shit. Like, I can manipulate her. Yeah, sure, what the fuck? I've been here too long to know your dirt. Anyway, so here's my thing is, so if you're gonna bring a fucking bulldozer and the company is unfamiliar to me And so I'm like, okay, where did they get their bulldozer? Those heavy metal, red bulldozer shit. You can do a lot of shit with that in your house. You can, I don't know what's in it, but it's fishy to me. But if you're gonna bring something like that, like a bulldozer, like that, to a complex, that's like a sign that you're gonna do some serious work in your house. So, so should the neighborhood that live next door to you should be concerned about anything? Because you're very privately. You never open the door when I come knocking at your door, asking for a ride. You never say nothing, but you want to walk back and forth like, who the fuck are you? And they never make any noise and shit. It's like they sneaky, manipulate, try to play the stupid game. Anyway, so but my concern is, if you're gonna bring a fucking bulldozer to your fucking to drive over from the street to past my front door, and I could see your sorry ass, you better have a sign outside saying you're working or digging or something, so the city knows what the fuck you're doing in the fucking house. And yes, I don't give a fuck if you're a homeowner or a renter. You still have to do that. The fuck, there's kids that live over there across from here and a family. And I don't know who the fuck lives around here, because I go knocking on the door when I need help. Nobody answers their fucking phone, their fucking door. So I don't know who's legit or not. And there's truck, right? A bright blue truck just parked across from my house. So I'm like, okay, there's too many weird shit happening in my little block lately. Weird shit. So am I concerned? Hell yeah, I'm fucking concerned. For a woman like me who's been locked up for what? 10 times in within a month, that's not necessary to bring it up. But my situation and shit, people stealing my identity and shit, hella shit happened. So I'm concerned. And there's no fucking, I don't see any familiar faces anymore here. Like my neighbor, I don't see any live people. Only a bunch of actors and shit. Well, I know a couple people, only one man that lives at my old address. He lives by himself. He goes in and out to go check the mail. He go back in his house. And there's this dumb fuck that goes to the ward with me. He drives a St. George shuttle. Um, he pick up. He pick up. Uh, he pick up. He has like a sign. He's like a taxi. He pick up people. I did talk to them before when I thought they were like whatever friend neighborhood. The husband does. He St. George. Well, I have it on my old page. Anyway, the wife used to work at Walmart. I don't see the wife anymore. Last time I've seen her was at Walmart. I don't see her anymore. I don't even see her at church. She was a very vulnerable woman. white vulnerable woman. She looked like she was pretty, but you know when if you're being in a controlled relationship and all you do, you don't have your kids and your grandkids around. Well, I don't really care about that. But I don't even see her around. I can't even go to Walmart to see if she's working or not. So I don't know if she's still around or not. Um, I think I was like the only friend. I invited her to my house one time, and she's a very vulnerable woman. She looked like she's an American vulnerable woman, locally, local. But the husband, he looks, he looks like a native, not native, Connecticut, Canadian. He drives those St. George um, taxi, whatever. He pick up people from the airport and drop them off, or he pick up their lost luggage and drop them off. So I don't know what's that. Is it drugs or is it chemical? And he drives over here around like thinking, oh, he's my people. No, I think they are work together. And I don't see what's his name? He's a local dumb fuck. He used to work for the city. Um what's his name? He was our neighbor. He's a poor guy. He would pick up food from Shared Care because he lost everything. Anyway, I forgot his name. What's his name? Mm. Mm. Anyway, he drives that 4x4 truck. That truck used to follow me all the time when I'd be on the freeway or when I'm at driving Washington County. He would drive so fast to follow me. So last time he, I don't know if he's with them or not. No, but he would have girls at his house, young girls, and he's like, this guy. He's like, he bought his house, and he would work around his house and shit. And he was organized. His garage is always organized, but he don't do that anymore. He's not himself. So it must be someone imposter. Uh, he's local. He's local. He was local. I don't know. But he's a hillbilly. Like he grew up here. Stupid. Um. So I don't know if he's legit or not. But I don't see him anymore. Hanks. His name was Hanks. I think he was gay. Because you used to see this guy, and then all suddenly, he started seeing young girls. They'll come in and out the house. I lived in the house before we moved here. And then one time, when there was this young girl, she had black straight hair. She said hi to Quando, and Quando just said hi. So that was that Quando Anoma, and that was the time when they were trying to set me up with the fire. And then the new neighbor moved in, and I don't know what happened to Alicia. Alicia used to live there. Alicia and his little girl. She was dating a guy named Eric, and Eric was an ex-army guy, and he had a dog. And I saw Eric at the car dealer where my husband bought the car, the little Ford car that he's driving right now. He was there in the office. So I don't know if he's with them. And Alicia used her credit to buy him a car, a truck, where I know I'll refer him to. And I remember seeing Eric one time. He would walk his dog in the back of my bedroom window. He had a black dog, I think. He would walk his dog around and take a dump back behind my door at the door. So they must be together with Anoma. I don't know. But he was friend with Quando. And so they broke up with Alicia. He broke up with Alicia after Alicia used her credit to get him a car, and he got his truck. It was a truck. He said he's from Kentucky. And I never saw Alicia again. Last time I saw Alicia, she was dating a guy. Last time I was with her, I was camping outside in my Mercury, and him and her and her guy friend that she met on social media, because she was a single mom. She in my Mercury. They were in my Mercury. Them two was in my Mercury, and I thought they were, I don't know. And her boyfriend that she met made me a drink from her house, so they probably drugged it. They probably drugged the drink. I was drinking it in my Mercury, and that was it. I remember. I was up all day. I was in and out my house because I would go use the bathroom. So, when my body takes toxic in, my body just get rid of it right away. So I was very alert because I don't do drugs. I don't do illegal drugs. Or I'm not even alcoholic. I pretend like I do, but I'm really not. So, yeah. And I remember Lini, she went fishing. I was with her. We were at Quill Lake, and the fish hook was stuck in her hand. And then I was trying to take it out, like, let me take it out. I can do it. But she didn't trust me. She trusts her and Hank. They took her, like, and she's supposed to be a nurse, right? 2 fucking 3 fucking hours just to take the hook off. I don't know what they were doing, poking and whatever. So they must have put a poison in her, or a chemical, or something like that. And she must have been like, was a setup maybe to lure Eric here. And she probably drugged him because he was depressed. I think. I really don't know what's the deal with them. But Eric did come to our house one time, and I helped him sign up for this company thing because he was interested in it, and he signed up to be a membership, just a membership. So because he wanted to make money. And then I think it was around that month when I went to Kentucky. But he was telling Quando he's from Kentucky. And he had his mom. And I remember Alicia. Alicia was like saying that I will see Eric again at the complex or something. I don't know what she was talking about. Anyway, I had Alicia, and I babysit for her daughter on Halloween while she went on a date with a guy she met online, and this guy drove a he had a they went out on a date. They came back early, and she paid me $50. She Venmo me $50. Um, she Venmo me $50, and with the guy I remember, he was driving. He had a truck, like big truck or something, and I never saw that guy again. So she would date hella guys from social media on dating app, I guess. And I remember Alicia. It was around that year on Halloween, and then on like the Christmas, she gave Quando a Christmas card with her and her daughter. So I don't know what that was all about. But my son Quando I think he had a crush on her. But, my son Quando, when you see a girl that dates a lot of guy, he's not interested in that person anymore. But still, what a concerned guy like my Quando. My Quando Jr. He still like cares, concerned, and be watchful, and and then and that was it. But I think Alicia had a crush on Norma, Q on Norma. That's what it seemed like to me. Mm. And Eric was like a friend to Anoma Quando. And not Quando Anoma, to Quando Jr. But he really never like really like buddy with my husband. Only that he was telling him about this business that I was doing, and he was interested, and he came to my house, but he didn't stay, but we just exchanged my information with the business with him, and he signed up, and that was it. And then I don't know what happened. Maybe they hired him or something at the car dealer, or I don't know. I don't know, but I really don't know anything about that. But Q would take the car. He would be like, "I need to take the car in because there's something wrong with it." But the car was running fine. Like, what do you need to take the car in for? It's fine. I hear noise. So I was like, okay. And he would take the car over there to the car shop, St. George car shop, because it had warranty. And he would argue with people that worked there. And he would be there every morning. I gotta go take the car in the morning. And he'll go for like 3-4 hours in the morning to go there. And then he'll come home. So now I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wonder if Alicia and Anna Ma, they have something going on. Because those dumb white girls, they like ugly people. uh, and the little girl was very friendly with Anama, like very friendly, like they just hit it off, like they knew each other. So you know how those people, you know how those guys think, like the Mormons, the like like they think I'm gonna make her, I'm gonna make her bipolar and shit, and then I will control everything, and then I'm gonna be like, I'll be the king of everyone. Hello. You need to double check who the fuck you playing, cause remember, I'm strongest. I'm an islander, and you. So that was, so I wonder if the guy next door has, are they work together, or because he's sneaky, like it doesn't make sense. Um, what else? And the and then if you're gonna bring something like a heavy duty machine right next door to me, and your house is attached to my house, then you have to have like a license or something to put in the front of the house, so the city knows why the fuck are you bringing that machine to this little neighborhood. What are you doing in your house? Because there's kids around, There's me in here next door to you that's home 24/7. She ain't got no car, nothing, no money. And you're over there. What are you doing over there? Next door, like that guy right there. Because he's up to no good. And the neighbor over there and next door and then and then across and then there's different cars out. I'm a neighborhood watch, so there are weird stuff going on. And what are they planning here? Okay, that's it. And there's a big antenna outside. There's hella antenna outside, right? And it's so close. There. Okay, so if we're gonna live this close to each other, you can't have that big antenna up there. It's illegal. It's not. You can't do that. You just can't. It's illegal for my safety and everybody else's safety. It's a satellite. It's a big satellite that is. You can't have it there. Whoever owns this house next door, you can't have a satellite like that. It's illegal. Okay, that's that. Um, I don't really have anything over here. My house. Oh, that little fence over there by my kitchen. Is that illegal to have that little small fence just for yourself like that and block? No, that's illegal. If you're a homeowner and if you know you're not supposed to have that there, it's not enough room, space for you to put a fence there. And if you're going to do a fence like that, you have to fence it all the way from the street all the way to the end. That's the city. That's the city law. So who's in charge of the city law here in my neighborhood? That's it. I have to report. I'm gonna go to sleep because it's late and I'm gonna rest.